Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. If you have trouble finding a location for any of your carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat and somebody will assist you. After you put your carry-on items in the overhead bin and it is full, make sure you close it as a courtesy to other passengers. Also be sure that the aisle is clear and sit down so that way other passengers can get by you. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please review the exit seating responsibilities and the safety cards provided
Commencing
for you.
push.
Please make sure that you are able
All
and willing
engines
to
clear.
perform these actions.
Started
If
well.
you're not, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be reseated. You are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome aboard. We're ready to go when you are. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 781 with service to Doha. Our flight time will be roughly 8 hours. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and stowed. If you have not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and tight across your lap. Your tray tables and seatbacks must be in the full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your complete attention to the flight attendants as they demonstrate the safety features of our aircraft. You will notice a light illuminated above your seat. When this light is illuminated, please fasten your seatbelts low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight as you may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you and place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind the head and tighten the straps if necessary. And don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Oxygen is flowing to the mask and you can breathe normally. If you're traveling with children, now's the time to pick your favorite one, but secure your mask and then assist others. Keep your mask on
Please
until a
set
member of
parking
the crew
brakes.
advises you escape through.
Ground Qatar 737 Heavy Alpha request taxi for takeoff departure to the north.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. Keep it this way.
Unlocking gear.
Runway 21 right via taxiway Delta Golf 10 Alpha. Contact tower on 118.6 when ready.
On the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not
Taxi to and hold short runway 21 right using taxiway Delta Golf 10 Alpha Qatar 731 Heavy.
With a whistle and light. If necessary, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. Once again, all devices must be in airplane mode and your larger devices must be turned off and stowed at this time. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seatbacks and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information and more can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. We suggest reading this and letting your cabin member know if you have any questions.
Bypass
Thank you
pin
for flying
removed.
with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Welcome aboard this Qatar Airways flight. Please pay attention as we take you on a journey to our many destinations and demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Exits and walkways must be kept clear at all times. Baggage should be securely stowed in the overhead compartments or under the seats in front of you. Take care when opening overhead lockers, as items may fall out. In-flight entertainment monitors must be folded away. Please fasten your seatbelt for taxi, takeoff and landing. Insert the metal end into the buckle until it clicks. To adjust, pull the strap to tighten the belt. To unfasten, lift the flap and pull the ends apart. When the seatbelt sign is illuminated, you must remain in your seat with your seatbelt fastened. If you plan to sleep during the flight, please keep your seatbelt fastened and visible to cabin crew. For safety reasons, with the exception of handheld personal electronic devices in flight mode, the use of electronic devices is not permitted for takeoff and landing, and such devices must remain switched off until advised by cabin crew. Please remove all devices from charging ports for takeoff and landing. If you drop your electronic device inside your seat, please do not operate the seat controls. Instead, contact a member of the cabin crew for assistance.
Ready to go.
Please take a moment to locate the emergency exits near your seat. Emergency exits are clearly marked and located as shown. Escape path lighting will guide you to the emergency exit. In case of emergency landing on water, evacuation slides will serve as rafts. Please remember to remove all high-heeled shoes before using the slide and leave all hand baggage behind. We strictly observe a non-smoking policy at all times on board all our aircraft. Electronic smoking devices are also not permitted. Smoking in the toilet will activate a smoke alarm. Smoking on board the aircraft and tampering with the smoke detectors are criminal offences punishable by law. In the unlikely event of an emergency landing, please adopt the appropriate brace position. For those facing rearwards in the premium cabin, please adopt this brace position. The cabin environment is carefully controlled. If oxygen is required, masks will appear from above you. Pulling the mask towards you will activate the oxygen supply. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, adjust the band to secure it, and breathe normally. When your mask is fitted correctly, you may then assist others. Your life jacket is either beside you, next to you, or underneath your seat. When instructed by the crew, remove it from its container and pull it over your head. Bring the tape around your waist and fasten in front, pulling firmly to secure. Only inflate the life jacket as you leave the aircraft by pulling the two red toggles sharply downwards. You can also inflate or top up the life jacket by blowing into the mouthpiece. The life jacket has a whistle to attract attention and a light that will automatically illuminate when in water. Infant life jackets will be distributed by the cabin crew. To help with the final preparations for takeoff, please ensure your seat is in the fully upright position, your window shade is open or set to the clear position, your tray table and footrest are stowed, and your seatbelt is fastened. The Q suite door will be locked in the open position by the crew and should remain open for taxi, takeoff and landing. To familiarize yourself with the safety aspects of this aircraft, please read the safety instructions card located in your seat pocket. It shows in detail each of the safety aspects of this aircraft. If you have any questions, the cabin crew will be happy to help. If you're traveling in the premium
Johannesburg
cabin,
Tower,
the
Qatar
two-suite
731
safety
Heavy
card
and
is
runway
located
21
in your
right ready
suite,
for departure
which
and
highlights
departure.
emergency exit procedures in case your suite door is jammed in the closed position.
Heavy, wind 129er at 8. North departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 21
Now,
right.
all that's left to do is sit back, relax, and enjoy
Cleared for
4,000
takeoff, runway
plus
21 right,
entertainment
Qatar
options with
731
Oryx
Heavy.
One. Thank you for your attention.
Cabin crew to your takeoff stations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please ensure that your seatbelt is securely fastened and your window shades are drawn up. Thank you.
Qatar 731 Heavy, continue for north departure. Qatar 731 Heavy, leaving my airspace frequency change approved.
Johannesburg Tower, Qatar 731 Heavy, frequency change. Waterkloof approach, Qatar 731 Heavy is type 2 miles southwest of Foxtrot Alpha Oscar Romeo 6,900 feet. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Qatar 731 Heavy, Waterkloof approach. Squawk 1163.
Squawk 1163, Qatar 731 Heavy.
Qatar 731 Heavy, radar contact 4 miles south of Foxtrot Alpha Oscar Romeo 7,900 feet. Clear through the Charlie airspace. Maintain on navigation.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace, Qatar 731 Heavy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Doha. The local time is 5:11 p.m. and it's currently about 21 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us.
Ground Qatari 781 Heavy taxi to the gate.
Qatari 781 Heavy taxi to gate Charlie 5 via taxiway Lima 6 Kilo Delta Echo Tree Echo Lima Echo 1.
Taxiing to gate Charlie 5 using taxiway Lima 6 Kilo Delta Echo Tree Echo Lima Echo 1 Qatari 781 Heavy.
The requested position is already assigned to another aircraft.